What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Xavier here, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a Ruthless Aggression era on WWE 2K24. Now, a huge thank you to I want to go ahead and give a huge shout out to Zenshin Gaming for giving me the idea of doing this. So I told him that I'd do it for him. So yeah, please, huge shout out to him. Thank you, bro, for requesting this video, and that request I have granted to you, buddy. So let's get right into today's video. I'm going to show you how to set up your Ruthless Aggression era, everything on how to get, including the older pay-per-views, and even hey, quit scratching, and even the, get down, Zoe. Sorry, guys, dog is interfering. So what you guys want to do is go on into your, go into your play. Go to online, don't go to play, go to community creations, go to downloads with Baron Corbin, and go on into your arenas, because we're going to get our arenas first, before anything. So I'm kind of fresh off the gate here, I haven't done this in a minute, so please ignore if I mess up a few things. Okay, arenas, and we're going to just go ahead and type in, for the first one, all we're going to type in is Sunday Night Heat. Shows. Do they not have... Okay, so we're gonna type in Taboo Tuesday for our... Well, actually, we'll do Sunday Night Heat for our first arena that we need to download. Sunday Night. This was obviously just like a major show, just like Raw and SmackDown back in like the 2000s, because this is basically off of the 2000s. If you guys don't know, it's literally what the Ruthless Aggression era is based off of. I was born in the late Ruthless Aggression era. Okay, so right off the bat, no good arenas that I'm seeing so far. Let's see. I don't see any good arenas here. Not yet, at least. Yeah, I don't see any WWE Heat arenas yet. Okay, so we've got... This is the best one I found, and it's a Sunday Night Heat. So this is made by Too Sweet Ya. Hashtag 37385, and to find this, the hashtags are Heat with a capital H, lowercase e, capital A, and a capital T, and then 2SY, all capitals, and then icons of the ring. So make sure you're downloading this one there. Okay, after that's done, we've got Heat out of the way. I've already found a Velocity, because Velocity is like the main one that's like, I think Velocity is more of like the Ruthless Aggression era. Heat was more like Attitude Era in my opinion. But definitely is a good one nonetheless. Okay, I'm gonna have to type it in myself. Alright. So we're gonna type in Velocity, see what comes up. Alright, so we've got a Velocity ring here, which I don't think looks good, but we do got this ring here, which is the best one I found out of all of them, and this is made by Trevi Ian, hashtag 08844, and the hashtag for this is Velocity, Arena, and TV. Great one there, good job, dude, or she, whoever made it. Good job to all of these creators who have made it. First of all, thank you guys for allowing us to use these amazing creations. Anyways, so I'm just rambling. Okay, now we're gonna need a Great American Bash arena. Great. Great American Bash. Why don't we type in WCW? Okay. Great. So you're gonna want to need a Great American Bash Arena next. Great American Bash. Because you're gonna need American Bash Arena. So I will be using a. So we got this one here. This is the best arena, and this is made by Arkham, hashtag 30519, and the hashtag for this is the Great American Bash. So make sure you download this one. Okay, so our next arena that we're going to need to get is... We're not even close to being done with our arenas, guys. We have so many arenas to get. This is my least favorite part about these WWE games, is you have to just download it. It takes forever to get these things done. Okay, so now we're going to get a No Mercy arena, because that is the second, or no... Probably our third or fourth show that we're doing now. And, you could pick any one you want, obviously, besides, you know, newer ones. So, yeah, so I'm gonna go with No Mercy 05. Just because I think it's the best one. Especially if we're going for the Ruthless Aggression era. And this is made by Next Gen Gamers, hashtag 39687. So definitely get that one. The hashtags is No Mercy, ACC, and then Ruthless. So make sure you download that one. Now let's go to most downloaded here again. And then I got to get you guys a Unforgiven arena next. Go to shows, and then go in here and do the Unforgiven. Press on most downloaded. And there's 2 shows, but luckily I did find one before this video. So the Unforgiven... me personally, I think looks cool and I'd recommend, is probably going to be Unforgiven 02, or 01, sorry. And this is made by Massive Business USA, hashtag 17139, and the hashtag source is WWE Attitude. So this was kind of like a back-end attitude, but I just added in there, why not? Alright, after that we're going to go into arenas next, go back into most downloaded. Well, you don't have to do this. I'm just doing this just so I can get my stuff done. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel because this took a lot of notes and stuff to write down for this. Alright, so the next thing that we will be getting is the Taboo Tuesday. And I will be getting Taboo Tuesday. Very silly pay-per-view, but this is made by Arkham. He makes a lot of the Ruthless Aggression era creations. So definitely get this one made by Arkham, because a lot of these creations are really good, and Arkham makes some great Ruthless Aggression ones. So yeah, guys, just by me saying this, I'd recommend getting the Arkham download here, because I think it's the best one out of all. Arkham's creation here. So yeah, get this one. I think it's probably the best out of all of them, if I'm gonna be honest with you. So yeah. Alright, so after you got the Taboo Tuesday going, we're gonna need to get a Survivor Series arena next. Luckily I don't have to type all this in, I can just go in the hashtags. I'm smart. So if you guys want to go ahead and skip, I'll try to put a time zone for each arena. If you're just trying to skip and stop and just watching me ramble. So the next arena that we got is a whole bunch of old arenas, but we've got this arena here, which is made by Slipnuts, hashtag 24586, pause, hashtag Slipnuts95 Survivor Series. So get this arena, very good arena here. Alright, after that's done, go on in, back in here, and now we're going to need a Armageddon arena. So we're going to need to get that. Okay, we got Armageddon here. A Cold Day in Hell, I've never heard of that pay-per-view. Okay, Armageddon, let's get a good arena going. Okay, so the arena I'd recommend, I don't base off of realism. I base off what I like and what looks cool. But if you're going realism, I'd recommend picking up this arena here, made by I Kevin Soto, hashtag 25127. Hashtags are I Kevin Soto, Armageddon, and Pegaso Studio. So I'd get this one, but because of the fact that I'm going for like arenas I like, me personally, I'm gonna go with this one here, made by Colossal Big Boot EU, hashtag 04063, because I think this arena looks cooler. So that's why I went with this one. And the hashtag source says Edge, Undertaker, great wrestler, Ruthless Aggression Era, John Cena, Edge, and Orton and Triple H. That's the hashtags. But I just type in the creator name to find it. Alright, now we're getting into our, we're starting to get into the last, like the, older arenas, or well, not the older, but like the last of the arenas. Now we need a Backlash arena, most importantly. So we're going to go ahead and grab you guys a Backlash arena for real quick. Yes, so the Backlash arena I'm going to grab is going to be this one here. And this one is made by 4T40, hashtag 47645, and the hashtag says Backlash 2003 Backlash. I'd grab that one there. Okay, now we're going to go into arenas, go to most downloaded. And now we need Judgment Day, Royal Rumble, and No Way Out, I think, lastly. So, we're getting to the very end here. So, I'm not going to be creating a show just because of the fact that I don't want to just go through and use up slots. But so basically the steps that I do, you're not going to copy exactly everything I do. I'll tell you guys what not to copy and stuff like that later on. So for a Judgment Day arena, the arena I'd recommend getting is probably going to have to be this arena here. And this arena is made by Hitman, hashtag 83702. And the hashtag source is Judgment Day, WWF, and Undertaker. So grab this arena here. But of course, I like the arenas. I care about them. That one I think is too boring. So the one I grabbed was this one here, made by J Hotshot, hashtag 45702. That's the one I grabbed because I thought it looked cooler, but you could grab whatever one you think looks the best. Make sure it is in the 2000s, though. Make sure it's not in, like, 2025. Not 2025, but, like, 2023, 2022, 2024. Make sure you have a arena that's proper. And now we're going to get a Royal Rumble arena next. Coming in hot with a Royal Rumble arena. The Royal Rumble arena is up to you about, like, what Ruthless Aggression era. This is your Ruthless Aggression era. You do not have to copy every single thing I do. So you could pick whatever pay-per-views you want, but these are the ones I'd recommend using. So the Royal Rumble that I did, or went ahead and did, was this one here. Royal Rumble 2006, made by J Hotshot again, hashtag 45702, and the hashtag this is Royal Rumble WWE and AEW. So yeah, grab that one there. And guys, now we need to get a No Way Out pay-per-view. So let's do that. Alright, so we need a No Way Out pay-per-view for our last pay-per-view. And I don't think there's gonna... Okay, good. So we have some pay-per-views here. So the No Way Out pay-per-view I'd recommend is gonna be probably, yep, this one here. Made by YOLO MC, hashtag 45635. Hashtags are No Way Out pay-per-view in 2005. So I'd grab this one here. And guys, that is finally it for all of the pay-per-views that we have. Whew, got that out of the way. Thank God. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and go into Money in the Bank now. Go into most downloaded. And you're going to want to go ahead and scroll. Keep on scrolling. You should find it. But obviously at this time they didn't have Kurt Angle Money in the Bank. What in the heck is that? But at this time they didn't have these like fancy ones. So the ones I'd recommend is this one here, made by English Dave, hashtag 23460. And the hashtag so this is Money in the Bank again. So yeah, grab this one. Okay guys, finally, now I'm gonna I'm not gonna download all of the superstars in this video, but if you're trying to find these superstars I'm going to name off, go to your superstars, and what I'd recommend doing is typing in that superstar you're trying to find. You don't have to copy the exact roster. You could just go in here and literally type in Ruthless Aggression Era and just find something there. Like, you know. But I'm going to go ahead and name off the WWE roster from 2000 and whatever. So if you're trying to get a roster from an era that you liked, for example, I liked the 2006 to 7 era. What I'm going to do is I'm going to type in WWE roster 2007. That's all I'm going to do. And you should get some amazing news made by SmackDown Hotel. I'll link them in the description below, or you can just type it in on Google. But I'm going to go ahead and name everybody off on who you need to get for your Attitude Era mode. So we have Armando Estrado, Ashley Massaro, Balls Mahoney, Batista, Beth Phoenix, Big Daddy V, The Big Show, Bob Backlund, Bobby Lashley, Booker T, Brian Kendrick, Brian Knobs, Brooke Adams, Candice Michelle, Carlito, Charlie Haas, Chavo Guerrero, Cherry, Chris Benoit, Chris Jericho, Chris Masters, Chuck Palumbo, CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Colin Delaney, Kurt Hawkins, Deviri, I think that's how you say it, Dave Taylor, Deuce, D.H. Smith, Domino, Drew McIntyre, Dusty Rhodes, Edge, Elijah Burke, Eugenie, Festus, Finley, Funike, Jenny Alkerlund, Gregory Helms, Hardcore Holly, Hornswoggle, Howard Finkel, Jack Corpella, James Curtis, Jamie Noble, and JBL. So that is the list of the people that you might want for your roster. So if you want to find one of the superstars, just go into Superstar here, go to Most Downloaded, and then type in that superstar you're trying to find. So, for example, if you're trying to find an older version of Booker T, go in here, go to hashtags, and just go in, or you could just type it in. But if you want to type in, for example, Edge, just go in and type in hashtag Edge. Press the button, and it'll come up. Press the 3-line button or whatever it is on your controller. But I'm going to be trying to find a Booker T attire because I like older Booker T better with the hairstyles and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and just simply type in Booker T. Go to Most Downloaded because that's what you're going to need to do if you're trying to find, you know, the Booker T you want. So the Booker T that I went ahead and went with, to be honest, a lot of these aren't great. This one's probably the best. So yeah, I'm gonna go with this one here. Shout out to Mean Savage Brand, hashtag 7244A, for bringing this Booker T. But yeah, you can download any one of those creations you want. And for some reason, maybe you didn't get a right image with the arena that we're supposed to download. Go in Assign an Image, go to Most Downloaded, and simply type in whoever you were, whatever logo you're trying to find. So just go in hashtags and just type in whatever logo you're trying to find. But yeah, guys, now without all that talking further ado, let's go ahead and make our new Ruthless Aggression era. So we're gonna go into new here. Go on into slot 3 or whatever slot you want. Superstar mode it's up to you, but I just went to classic mode because of the fact that I enjoy just playing through it. You want to go ahead and delete your NXT because obviously we don't have NXT. You're going to want to go ahead and go through and delete every single pay-per-view that it starts with. So I'm just going to go through real quickly and delete every pay-per-view here. So yeah, I'm just going to go through and delete every pay-per-view, but you're going to want to go ahead, do this with me, or if you've already done it, then skip through the video and... well, I'm trying to hurry, guys. It just kind of takes a while for it to load. But yeah, just delete every single pay-per-view that you have. Besides SmackDown and Raw, obviously. We're going to keep that as that. Sunday. Good. Okay, March. Okay, finally we're at the end. Okay, we're going to just delete every single pay-per-view that we got. Boom. Alright, just like that, we should have a clean pay-per-view list there. And now we're going to go into Raw, and I'm going to go ahead and name off some people that you can add on in for Raw later. But for right now, show details, Raw. The referee you're going to want for Raw is going to be the old school referee 2. Screen filter, if we're going with the, if you want to make this as realistic as possible and we're going for the Ruthless Aggression era, I'd go late 90s for this one. Matchup screen, you're going to want to do Raw 2002 because it's already in the game. But if you want like Raw 2005 or something like that, just go in communications and type it in. Alright, so we're going to do Raw 2002 for all of these here. For the matchup screen, transition, and replay screen design. And then overlay design, same thing, Raw 2002. Watermark design, go in here and do the old WWE logo there. Not the Attitude one, but that one there. Show image, you want to go ahead and grab the older Raw arena. Not arena, but, you know, logo. So I went ahead and grabbed that one there. And then commentary doesn't matter, but the Raw 2002 Arena is what you're going to want there. For that. Alright. Let me just type this in real quick. Well, not type it in, but I'm trying to find you guys a healthy spot here. Yeah, so we want to make sure all these are good. Okay, so for the participants that you can go ahead and use, this is what I went ahead and just did. So you want to wipe off everybody that is already on Raw. So just wipe off everybody. Make sure nobody is on Raw that is not what you need. So what we're going to do is, I'm just going to be selecting superstars that are already in the game, but you can select, and, you know, you're going to select your downloaded superstar. So, for example, if you downloaded a older version of Booker T, you're going to select that. So, basically, if I name a superstar, you don't have to select that superstar. Go ahead and select the superstar that you downloaded from the community creations I said that you can download earlier. So, we're going to go ahead and start off with Beth Phoenix, Bobby Lashley, Booker T, Carlito, which he's going to be later on in the game, but you might want to download one of the community creations. Chris Jericho, which again I downloaded. Undashing Cody Rhodes, because that's the older Cody Rhodes model. Drew McIntyre. I'm basing this kind of off, you know, 2007s, whatever. Edge, which obviously we don't have in the game anymore, sadly. Hardcore Holly, which obviously I don't have him. JBL. Jeff Hardy. John Cena, which just add the ergonomics like the 2021. I hate how they took away his older ones. You can go ahead and add in Randy Orton. He's already in the game. So go ahead and add in that. So I'm just going to do the 2002 one. And then Shawn Michaels as well is in the game already, so use him. And then, yeah. So there's the list of people that I got for right now. You want to erase every champion and everything that you have here. Give me a freaking second. You want to erase every championship that you have on there. Now, maybe if this video gets maybe like a couple likes, we can do a part 2 and we can maybe make some tag teams, like setting up tag teams. However, I do have some tag teams that I have made already. If you guys want to make the Hardy Boys or something like that, I have a video in the link or on my channel where you can watch that. So yeah. But for right now, we're just gonna go ahead and use this properly how it is. So for a championship, I went ahead and went with the, where is it? So for our championships, I went ahead and went with the United States Championship, and I put that on Jeff Hardy, just cause, you know, I think it'd fit good. Or, yeah, I went and threw that on Jeff Hardy. For our slot 2, I might go ahead and throw this on to a World Heavyweight. So I think I'm gonna go with Bobby Lashley on that one. Slot 3, this is completely up to you. You can copy me if you want to, or you don't have to. Whatever is up to you. Cruiserweight, I'm going to go ahead and just throw this onto... We don't have anybody for that. Okay. Go ahead and add a female one in there as well. Let's go with the female titles. So we got the Divas Championship. I'm gonna throw in Beth Phoenix, and that's what I got there for right now. No Money in the Bank holder for right now. So number of matches that you're gonna want for this, you're gonna probably want about 6. There's not a lot of matches on Raw. I'd actually go and do 4. No, I'd go 5. Press save after that. And make sure Raw is on a Monday, obviously. Now for the Thursdays, we've got Velocity. So you're gonna want to do a major show. So the name, you're just gonna do Velocity for the name. Velocity. I think that's how you spell it. If not, I suck. Okay. Alright, so for Velocity, yeah, you want that as the name. Referee, whatever's up to you. Old school referee 2 is what I did. Late 90s filter in there. Now, this is properly up to you and how you like it. You could do Clockwork, the green one. You could do the futuristic one here. You can do the Spark, which is the one I'd recommend doing. You could do also like the underground one where it's just green. There's a lot of green ones you can do, but the one I'd recommend going with is also you could do the green legend, but I'm gonna go with Spark. I think that's the best one for us there. You're gonna do all of these as the green Spark one. So hold on, I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. Yeah, so you want all of these to be the Spark one. Animation, whatever one you want. I just did 5 because I thought that just looked cool, I guess. Replay screen design. I went ahead and went with, I'd say, if you're going with Velocity, I'd go Money in the Bank. I think, you know, the green, obviously. But you could also go with, excuse me about my voice. You go with Futuristic. Hardcore. Ooh, Hardcore is another one I'd recommend as well. Yeah, the green and the Hardcore and stuff. I think possibly that one's a good one as well. Yeah, I might actually go with the Hardcore. That one's up to you guys. I'm gonna go with the Hardcore, though, on the Velocity side of things. I'm gonna go with the Hardcore for the green and stuff. Unfortunately, we can't get Hardcore for this one, so I'm just gonna do Spark. And then overlay design, I'm just gonna do the... I'm gonna go ahead and do the Spark one, just because I think it just looks nice and modern. Watermark image, you're gonna want to go into your arena images, and luckily this is already in the game from the 2K19 showcase. So what we want to do is go in here, excuse me about my voice, and get the Velocity image. It's already in the game, so I'll do this one here. And then, well, actually, I'm gonna put this in the WWF logo, and then you want to go ahead and grab, not WWF, sorry, WWE logo, and then we're gonna grab the Velocity logo there. Arena, you want to select the Velocity one, but obviously I didn't download all those arenas because I don't have enough storage for that. But you're going to want to select, go in the custom arenas and select the Velocity one, and that's our first show done, ladies and gentlemen. So for our participants, just go ahead and literally copy and paste everything that you did from Raw or SmackDown and just throw it onto there. And then there you go, you have your show just like that. That's what I went ahead and did. And then same for the champions as well. I just copied and pasted champions as the ones I did earlier. So guys, now we're gonna get on. So now we're gonna get on into our SmackDown. So for a SmackDown, leave it on Friday. Obviously, you're gonna want Velocity on Thursday, which we already did. So for a SmackDown, going into show details, show name SmackDown, Charles Robertson for the ref, because that's the actual right one. But I'd actually, which is, this is so awesome that they did this. You can actually select Charles Robertson in the 2009 attire, because he actually had that attire on in real life. So do that one there. And then the screen filter, I do late 90s filter there. Matchup screen, the SmackDown one is already in the game, so just use the SmackDown 2002 one. Luckily, they kept that in the game, because they know fans love that arena. Including myself. And then same thing, grab all of the SmackDown 2002 ones. Same for this watermark image. You want it to be the WWF. I keep on saying WWF. I keep on saying WWF. You want it to be the WWE logo there. Show image. You want it to be the new the old SmackDown logo. So, excuse me. What I went ahead and did is I just went with SmackDown logo. It should be down. Should be on the very top, y'all. There we go. It's that one there. I'm just gonna go with that one. Oh, we want to actually go shorter than that? Okay. We're gonna go with this one then, obviously. And then obviously you want the SmackDown 2002 Arena as well in there. Now SmackDown has a little bit more matches in my opinion, so I'm just gonna add, instead of 5 I think I had, I'm gonna add 7 on this card. And our participants are gonna be kind of the same. You're gonna add in rosters and whoever you want. But I'm gonna name off the list of the SmackDown people that you're gonna maybe want in there. So these are the people that you might want to download. We have Ashley Marsaro, Batista, which I'm going to go ahead and just erase everybody from the... And you don't, obviously you can't download the entire roster. Maybe you can, but I'm sure you don't want to do that. So you can just pick through the people you actually like and just put them in there. So you have Ashley Marsaro, Batista, which I'm just going to select the one that's already in the game. Booker T, Brian Kendrick, Brian Knobbs, Chavo Guerrero, Cherry, Chris Benoit, Chris Masters, Chucky Palumbo, Kurt Hawkins, Divo Ree, Dave Taylor, Deuce, Domino, Drew McIntyre, Edge, Eugenie, Festus, Finley, Fanike, Gregory Helms, Hardcore Holly, Hornswoggle, Jamie Noble, JBL. So you want JBL in there. Where's JBL at? Oh, there he is. Jerry Sags, Jesse, Jillian Hall, Jimmy Wang Yang, Joe Mercury, Justin Roberts, Kane, Kenny Distrecto. So we're going to get Kane in there. Kane 08. Kenny Distrecto, Crystal, Layla, Mark Henry, Matt Hardy as well in there. Michael, no. Michelle McColl, Montel Vontervius Porter, Mr. Kennedy, Paul London, Queen Charmel, Ranjin Singh, Rey Mysterio, Ric Flair, and Scotty 2 Hotty. So there's everybody that you could go ahead and download in your game, or maybe you just want to download just for fun. I don't know. Not for fun, but maybe you just want to select them. So I just selected Rey Mysterio there. And I'm just going to go ahead and select everybody else that I selected as well in there. Okay, guys, so for our champions, I went ahead and deleted all of these as well. So for Roman Reigns, nope, we want to delete that, and I went ahead and stacked that onto Bobby Lashley, because he is on the list, I think. No, he's not. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and do the WWE Championship, and we're going to stack that onto Booker T. For the slot here, I'm going to put this on the World Heavyweight Championship. I'm probably going to throw this on Batista. Not Batista, Kane. Yeah, I think I'm going to throw that on Kane just because I think... Oh, shoot. Yeah, we could put this on Kane as well. Okay, where's the World Heavyweight title? I'll just go with this one. Put that on Kane. And then I'll go ahead and do Batista as well in there. So we'll have that maybe in there as well. So that's just my, what you could do there. Also, some other people you want to maybe add in there as well. Obviously, you're going to want an Undertaker 03 is what I'd recommend. You want my Trish Stratus as well, probably in there. Triple H 08 in there as well. I just put 09 though. Umaga. Let's see. I mean, Stone Cold would come out occasionally, but you can put him in there if you want to. Stacy Keibler, Stephanie McMahon, well, no, he's not in the game. Shawn Michaels, of course, we already did that. Shane McMahon. The Rock 01, Rob Van Dam, Rikishi, Ric Flair, obviously. Well, no, he's not in the game yet, but he's not in the game yet. He ain't gonna be in the game. He's in frickin' AEW. You also might want in there, I think he was known as MVP. I think this was MVP's older character, but you could put MVP in there. You want to put Lita in there as well. Nobody else is really sticking to me that we need to put in there. The Hurricane as well. And that's pretty much it. Farouk as well in there. Eric Bischoff. Eddie Guerrero. Put China in there. So yeah, that's just a list of people you could throw in there if you want to. But yeah, guys, so that's what I did there for our opponents, guys. This is going to take all day, so what we're going to go ahead and do now is I'm going to show you guys all of the pay-per-views that we have, all of the pay-per-views that we have coming up for this arena, because, guys, not for arena, but for this tutorial, because obviously we are not even close to being done, you guys. Not even close. Okay, so, don't even get excited. No, I'm playing. But yeah, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys all of what you want to do for the tutorial. Not for the tutorial, but what we're going to do next. So for our next one that we want to do for a show, go to edit shows. Unfortunately, we can't have Heat on there because of the fact that it is on Sunday, but we're going to just have to do Saturday, unfortunately. Go to Major. For the show details, you're going to put Sunday Night Heat, which I don't think we can fit in there. Actually, I think we can. Yeah, we can. All right. Good, I'm glad it worked out. Sunday Night Heat, and you can also fit in WWE as well in there, which is good. For the referee, just do the old school referee, late 90s filter. Matchup screen, again, completely up to you. You could do you could do NXT Heat Waves. I think that's a good one, possibly. You could do Monday Night Nitro, that's a good one. WrestleMania 13's no. But the one I'd recommend out of all of them is probably going to be Futuristic out of all of them, maybe. Hardcore's a no. I'd say Steel is probably going to be the best one for that. You could also go with Futuristic. Wait, let's see how Legends Spark is looking, I'm sorry. Legend. I'm gonna go with Futuristic, and you might want to do the gold. It's up to you, though. I'm gonna go Steel with this one. And then for the elements and stuff like this, you're gonna want Sports. Put that on whatever you want for the transition. Replay screen design. You're gonna want to put this on. I just went ahead and threw it on Heatwave NXT. That one's good, but I'm gonna do the Futuristic. Just kind of throwing in a little bit of both in there, so you got the Futuristic one. Actually, if you're doing anyone, I just recommend doing the Fire one, the orange one out of all of them there. Same for this one as well. You want this one to be orange fire. For the watermark image, you want the WWE logo there. And then for this one, you're going to go into custom images, and then you'll find it in your custom images as the Heat logo. You'll find it in there. So, for example, if I just select the Dirty Dom logo, press apply, boom, you'll have the Dirty Dom logo. You'll have your Heat logo on there. So find your Heat logo. If you can't find one, again, go to Community Creations and download one from the images like I showed you guys earlier. For the commentary, doesn't matter. And then for the arena, you're going to do your Monday Night Heat, or Sunday Night Heat arena, and that's going to be it there. Alright, and then for the participants, just put in the same people as last time, or you can actually copy off the real life, whatever you want there. Number of matches, since this is probably our least show, I just go ahead and do 5, maybe. No, I'll put 4 maybe there. So yeah. So we've got Monday Night Raw. Well, you'll have Monday Night Raw, SmackDown, Velocity, and then Wednesday Thursday, you'll have Saturday. Jeez, I cannot talk today. Saturday, you'll have Heat, which is obviously Sunday Night Heat. But yeah, you get the gist. So now it's time for our pay-per-views, guys. So you want to go in here, and our first pay-per-view will be on Sunday, May. So for our first pay-per-view, it's gonna be on it's gonna be on this side right here on the May. It's gonna be the second one on the May, and then we are going to want to do Backlash because this is our pay-per-view that we're doing. So WWE, I'm gonna call this WWE space. So you're gonna want to do WWE Backlash for the show name. Referee, I just went with the old school referee 2. You want late 90s filter on. And then for the Backlash, you want Clockwork as the first one, which is the blue Clockwork one. You want the Tombstone, like, goth one here. And we're going to just put this on 5. Whatever one you want there. Same for the other one. You want the gray goth one. Overlay design, you want the goth one again. It's the gray one. Watermark image, you're going to want to throw in the WWE logo there. And then the show image, they actually have a Backlash one for you to use, so you don't even need to download anything, which is amazing. So if you just keep on scrolling down in your arena logos, you'll find the older Backlash arena. Not arena, but older Backlash logo. Which you see is that one there. So select that one. Location, do random, or you can just look up, or you could just Google the real location of the pay-per-view. I think that'd be cool, though. Arena, pick the Backlash arena you downloaded, and there you go, guys. That's our first pay-per-view set and done. For the number of matches that I'd recommend for this one, I'd recommend, I'd say about, no, definitely not 14. I'd say about 7 matches on the card, and you want Raw to host this as well. Obviously, yours won't look like mine because I didn't download the arenas and logos and stuff. Or because I don't get the logos because I didn't download the arenas, but you guys obviously will. So, after that's done, now, after that, 2 weeks later, we've got a Judgment Day one in there as well. So for the name, you want Judgment Day. Judgment Day, and then you want WWE space there for the name. So for the referee, you want old school referee 2. Screen filter, you want late 90s filter. You want, for the matchup screen, you want Fighting Spirits, the red one there. Transition, you're gonna want the sports one. And then the replay screen design, you're going to want the Fighting Spirits orange one again. Overlay design, you're going to want the Fighting Spirits orange one. The watermark image, you're going to go on into this and do the WWE one there. Show image, go into your arena images, and you should already have it in there for you to set it as. So if you just keep on scrolling down, you'll find it. It is going to be right by... Oh, looks like I got to go up a little bit. There it is. So it's right by the Halloween Havoc one, so go under. You'll find it. It's this one here, Judgment Day. And then location, random, but you could just look up, Google the location of the actual pay-per-view, whatever you want. The arena, you're going to pick the Judgment Day arena, and there you go, guys. That's our second pay-per-view done. You're going to press save after that, obviously. All these are going to press save. So, yeah. Now, guys, we're going to get on into the match card. I'd go ahead and go around with 6 matches, and then you want SmackDown to host this one. So go ahead and press save once you've done that. And now we're going to get on into our next one, which I forgot to mention, but if you want to, we'll go ahead and do this at the, actually, we might as well do this now, there will be ECW One Night Stand, which I think that arena is already in the game. Let me check though for you guys. For some reason it's not popping up, but maybe you'll find it in there. Well, I'm certainly not finding it. But you'll find the some of these pay-per-views that you might need to download because they're not in the game anymore, like Vengeance Day and SummerSlam. So what we're gonna do actually is we're gonna quit out of this after. Now we're gonna quit out of this. We're gonna go into Community Creations, go to Downloads, and go to Arenas. Go to Most Downloaded because we're gonna need an arena for this. Go on into Arenas, go on into Shows, and type in Vengeance there. And what we need to do is find a Vengeance Day arena for us to use. Perfect, we've got one here. This is made by the same creator as last time, Slipnuts. Hashtag 24586 on the hashtags. This is Slipnuts95 and Vengeance. So grab this one here, made by Slipnuts. But you also might want to get the ECW One Night Stand Arena. Because for some reason, when I go in, I can't find... some reason I can't find the actual arena that actually is in the game already. For some reason, but... You might want to type in ECW and... try to find it in there. Yeah, so you've got this one here, which is the ECW one there. You could do, yeah, but go ahead and type in that just so that way you can, you know, just to make sure that we get everything and run the straight path. Next thing we might also need to get, I forgot about that as well. Sorry, forgot as well. We need to go in here, go to your hashtags, go to shows and events, and type in SummerSlam, because unfortunately, the SummerSlam arena isn't in the game either. Come on, WWE, quit removing the arenas, man. But, yeah, so we're gonna also need... It caught my eye, and I found it. This is amazing. This is also made by Slipnuts, hashtag 24586, and the hashtag this is Slipnuts95 and SummerSlam. So get this arena here. And guys, after that, you should not have any other problems. We have now downloaded every single arena that you need to not, we've downloaded the arenas that we don't have to worry about now. So now we get to go back in and continue creating our universe. I just wanted to show you guys that real quickly so that way you guys are wondering, like, where's the arenas, because obviously I couldn't find them. So yeah, make sure you do that, man, okay? But yeah, so skipping the going back to Judgment Day, so you should have Backlash and Judgment Day there. So now you're gonna want ECW on June Sunday. So like I said, I can't seem to find the arena in the game. I just might be blind, or I just can't find it. But if you can, this is what you're gonna want to do. You could go in here and just type in ECW One Night Stand. ECW One Night Stand. Now go ahead and press enter, and then the WC, no, you want the ECW 06 referee there. Screen filter late 90s. Matchup screen. Again, look at this. ECW One Night Stand is in the game already, so just pick that one. It's kind of a bug, I guess, on, like, Universe has just been so buggy, guys. All of these, you want ECW One Night Stand. And then watermark design, you just want this to be the ECW one. Show image, you're going to want the ECW One Night Stand, which is on the very bottom, because it's obviously a newer image that they've used. Sorry about that. Like, how do you complete, like, you know what'd be so cool is if they kept all of these logos that you're seeing, all of them, just kept them as arenas. I just love the game forever. If they did that, but unfortunately they can't, which, I mean, I get it. It'd probably be a lot of work to do that stuff, but now we need to find the ECW One Night Stand logo. It should be here on the top. Yeah, so there it is right there. And then the arena, you're going to pick the ECW One Night Stand Arena, and there you go. So that's going to be there. You want 6 matches, and then you want Raw and SmackDown to host that one. So now, finally, we have, finally after that, we have Vengeance Day. So 2 weeks later, we have Vengeance Day. Man, these pay-per-views have just been, like, quickly, like, dang, like, I wish our pay-per-views were like that nowadays. Now it takes, like, 3 months for us to get a new pay-per-view, but anyways. So for Vengeance Day, Old School Referee 2, Late 90s Filter, and here's the problem where it comes in. You cannot get the Vengeance Day Arena, meaning you can't get the matchup screen. So, one I went with, you could go with the NXT Vengeance Day one there, but it's kind of modern, that's why I don't like it. But if you want to, the one I'd recommend going maybe with is the futuristic, one, modern. It's really not that special, to be honest. So, yeah, the one I'd actually recommend is going with the modern, the red one there. All of these, you want to go ahead and do modern for these. So you can't do that one modern, so I just did NXT Vengeance Day, the actual logo there. And then leave that Vengeance Day, because I think it looks cool. Well, no, you might want to do modern again. Yeah, I think that looks good. Overlay design. Let's see how modern looks. I'd say just keep the NXT Vengeance Day one there. Watermark image, do the WWE one there. Show image, you want to do the Vengeance Day one there, so it's that one there. And then the arena, you're going to pick the custom one we just downloaded. So guys, after that, so this is going to be hosted by, let me move that out of the way. So this is going to be hosted by Raw, and we're going to do 7 matches and put this on Raw. So it's going to be hosted by Raw. So now we're going to get into, we should have a pay-per-view in, July next. So in July, for our next pay-per-view, you want the name, we're doing Great American Bash for our next pay-per-view. So for the name, you want Great American Bash, or I'll just do WWE to make it easier, make it understandable. Referee, Old School Referee 2, Late 90s Filter, matchup screen. You want to do the USA one, transition. You want to do USA as well for that one. Replay screen design. I went ahead and just kept it as the NXT Great American Bash, just because I think it looks, I think it looks good already you're not gonna be able to tell anyways, but you could do that one, whatever. I just left it as that great NXT one, because it doesn't have NXT on it, so. Overlay design. You want the USA one again. Watermark image, you're gonna want the WWE logo there. Show image. There should be one in the custom image when you downloaded your arena. So for example, I downloaded a WCW arena that had the Great American Bash in there. So I just picked the logo there. As you see, I've got the WCW one, but you should have your Great American Bash logo in there. If not, go in there and type it in on the community creations like I showed you guys earlier. Again, arena, you want it to be the American Bash arena that you downloaded earlier. So I actually have a Great American Bash arena to showcase, so I'll just do that one. And then press save after that. So for the number of matches that you're going to want about, since it's we'll go 6, you want SmackDown to host this, and go ahead and press save after that's done. And now we're going to get into our next pay-per-view, which is going to be in August, of course. Sorry, excuse me about my nose. Anyways, so you should have a pay-per-view and Sunday on August, and that pay-per-view is going to be SummerSlam. So obviously SummerSlam is one of the biggest events next to WrestleMania. So we're going to do WWE SummerSlam for the name. And to be honest, I obviously, since this arena is no longer in the game anymore, referee, you want to go ahead and go old school referee 2, late 90s filter, and then for our matchup screen and designs, I have a perfect one to go ahead and use for you guys. So the one that I'd recommend using is gonna be probably the clockwork one. That one's good. Or the one that I recommend using the most is probably gonna be between the I'd say hardcore, just because, again, the green. So I'd use hardcore for all of these. Besides, you don't want to use that one, so just use spark. Well, what's like a big shaped... Let's just do steel for this one. Whatever. Replay screen design. You're going to want to do the hardcore one again. Overlay design. You want to do hardcore again for this one. Watermark design, go to arena and then do the WWE one there. Show images. You want to go into arena and they actually have the image in the game. Thank God they didn't take it out. Whoops, wrong one. As you see, they got that one there. Location, it's actually in Nashville, Tennessee. So this is one of the first locations I actually got right. So you want to find Nashville, Tennessee real quick, because there's like a billion states in the world. Nashville, Tennessee. Come on. You're the only 10 I see. That was such a corny joke. Alright. We need to get... Okay, so we've got Nashville, Tennessee there. And then you want to pick the SummerSlam arena that you downloaded earlier. So, since this is WWE's like one of their bigger pay-per-views, because SummerSlam is a big deal, I went ahead and threw this on 9. Not 9, but 8. You want Raw and SmackDown to host that one as well. Save it. I backed out of it though, but you want to save it. Now we're going to go ahead and get on into our next pay-per-view. So let's get on that. Let's get on to that next. So for September we have Unforgiven. So yeah, we've Unforgiven for September. So for the name, you just want Unforgiven. Unforgiven. And then for the referee, you're gonna want to do old school referee 2. Late 90s filter. Matchup screen, you're gonna want to do the classical one. The green one though, make sure it's the green one. Since you can't get you have to get the blue one for the other one. Just do classical for those two. But you have to do the blue one for the replay screen design, unfortunately. Wait, no you don't, okay. Just do the classical again, because it makes it kind of look like heaven, so I just did that one. Overlay design, you want the classical again. Arena images, go to arena, press the WWE one there. And then the custom image, you want to find your Unforgiven image that you have there, that's a custom image that'll be in there when you download it, or you can just go type it in. After you selected that, you want to go in and select your Unforgiven arena, because obviously that's the next arena that's the arena that you're gonna need to use. Obviously I don't have it because I didn't download it, but you're gonna I told you guys to download it in the beginning of the video, so make sure you have that downloaded. So now what we need to do is this is another pay-per-view where we're gonna set it to 6, and then I want Raw to host this as well. So go ahead and press save. Yes, I know the logo's Fastlane. Obviously, I don't have the logo, so that's why I did that. So now for October, we have Sorry, I was itching my head. Excuse me. October, we have on the 1st of October, we have No Mercy. Yeah, so we have No Mercy. So, yeah, we need... So, for the name, you just want WWE No Mercy or whatever. No Mercy. So, this... Yeah, so for the name, WWE No Mercy. Referee, you want Old School Referee 2. Screen filter, late 90s. The matchup screen you want is Fighting Spirits, the Galaxy, like-ish one, but it's like the lighter one. Lighter color. Fighting Spirits for the other one, but it's just gonna be the Galaxy one again. But it's the purple one that time. Replay screen design, you want the bright, light color one there. Same for the overlay design as well. There. For the watermark image, you want the WWE logo, and luckily for you guys, if you're tired of downloading images, we go into show arenas. You can actually have the No Mercy logo in the game, which is magnificent. I think that's the word. Magnificent. I don't know how to say it. And then after you have that logo, it should be right by the Hell in the Cell logo. Just select that one there. And then for your arena, you're gonna find the No Mercy arena. So yeah, that's what you're gonna do. So same thing for the pay-per-view, or for the number matches. You want 6 matches, about 6 matches on there. Actually, we'll do 7 there, and then we'll do about 6 matches there, and then you want SmackDown to host that one as well. So after that's done, obviously I backed out of it, but because I did that because obviously, like I said, I'm just doing this with you guys, but you're gonna obviously save it, like I said. But now on the very last of October, which is Halloween, I think. Woohoo! We've got the weirdest pay-per-view yet, which is Taboo Tuesday, like Taco Tuesday. So for our next pay-per-view, we have it on Sunday, because you can't have it on Tuesday, unfortunately, because of the fact that if you want to have it on, we have to have Velocity, mixed, you know that. So we have to have it on Sunday, unfortunately. But the name you're going to want is Taboo Tuesday. Okay. Tuesday. So for the referee, you're going to want Old School Referee 2, late 90s filter. Matchup screen, you're going to want the 80s one there. And then for this matchup screen, you're just going to want the steel. Replay screen design, you're going to want the 80s overlay design. You're gonna also you're not gonna want to do 80s because you could do 80s if you want to, but I just left it as well, I'll just do 80s. Yeah, do 80s there. Arena image, do the WWE logo, and then they don't actually have the show image but they have the actual name and the hashtag, which is kind of weird. See, there's no Taboo Tuesday, so just find an image on the... You could just get the image that you downloaded from the arena, and then you'll find it in there. But if you don't find it, again, go on the community creations, and they'll get you covered with an image there. Location random, and then the arena you want to do is the Taboo Tuesday one. Okay, now for number of matches, this is probably going to be like our weakest pay-per-view, if that makes sense. So we're going to put this on I'm going to do about 6 for this one. Yeah, we're going to do, We're going to do about 6, and you want Raw to host this. So next on November, we have Survivor Series. So, you want the name to be WWE Survivor Series or Survivor Series. Old School Referee 2. Matchup screen, you want the late 90s filter. The matchup screen, you're going to want the I said matchup screen 2 times. The screen filter, you want late 90s filter, and the matchup screen, you're gonna want to do the modern, which is the blue one there. Transition, you want the modern one because it's the blue, obviously. And then for the replay screen design, just do modern again. Same for this side, or for this design over here as well, modern. There. Watermark image, you want the WWE logo there. The custom image, or for the custom show image, whatever, you want it to be the Survivor Series image that should come with the download, the arena that you downloaded earlier. If for some reason it didn't, again, go on Community Creations, they'll get you covered with a logo. For the arena, you're going to want the Survivor Series arena that you downloaded earlier, and save that by pressing the 3-line button. And then now for the matches, they're usually pretty long, so I just did 10 there. And then for the host of shows, you want Raw and SmackDown to host that. So we're getting into December. We do actually have a pay-per-view. We have Armageddon, so you want it to be on the second pay-per-view. Sorry. And so you want the name to be WWE. This is a long one, Armageddon. Probably our longest one yet, y'all. Armageddon. There we go. Alright. I think I spelled it right. Old School Referee 2. For the screen filter, late 90s filter, matchup screen, you want all of these to be the traditional, the red one, like the Chinese, like New Year type of one, or like the Chinese one there, like the China, like, thing there. The transition, or replay screen design, sorry, traditional again, the red one. Overlay design, the traditional, again, the red one. The logo you want to do is go to Arena Images, go to do the WWE one, and then the show image, you want it to be the custom Armageddon logo that you should get with your download. If not, then if you should get with the downloaded arena, but if not, if you can't find it in there, then just go in the Community Creations and download it in there and try to find one there. Arena, you want to do your Armageddon arena, obviously, and then after that's done, you know, number of matches, you want about 8. Host shows, you want SmackDown to host this. So, guys, after that, I did forget to mention we need a New Year's resolution one, because that arena is also not in the game, unfortunately. So we're gonna need to download a New Year's Revolution arena as well, because it's not in the game, unfortunately. So yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go in here and go in arenas and just type in shows and events. New Year's resolution. Go to most downloaded. And the first one that pops up, it should be what we downloaded. So we've got, of course, made by the same creator, Slipnuts, hashtag 24586, and the hashtag so says Slipnuts95 New Year's resolution. So grab this arena here, and after that's done, you've got that arena ready. I forgot about that arena. Sorry about that. A little slip up there. Let's go back into our calendar, and we were in what, December, I think? No, we were in January, obviously. So for January, your pay-per-view is going to be on the top there. And for the name, you want the New Year's resolution. But for the number of matches, we're going to need 7. And then we want Raw to host that as well. But for the show details, we want New Year's resolution for the name, obviously. New Year's So there we go. Late 90s filter on. Matchup screen. They don't have the New Year's resolution. They don't have the New Year's Revolution one in the game, sadly, because obviously the arena is not in the game. Of course it's not. But I don't know. I don't know why they do that. I don't know why they remove arenas, like I said. But the one that I'd recommend going for is probably gonna be, it's probably gonna have to be go to the matchup screen. It is, yeah, and then go on into your elements again. And the one I'd recommend is obviously there's really none that really come close, but if you're wanting one that comes close, I'd recommend either sports or clockwork is a good one as well, or the one I'd recommend the most is probably going to be the gold. No, I mean, yeah. So I'd recommend just doing the clockworks, the gold one there. Transition, you are gonna do the stars. That one's the one I'd recommend. Maybe. I think that one looks good. Or actually, you know what? You could do also... No, because it says NXT on it. Yeah, I do stars. Or you could do clockworks. Yeah, you could do clockworks in there. Replay screen design, though. Clockworks. Or actually, replay screen design, we can keep this as NXT, the Gold Rush one. Overlay design. You want the... I'd say futuristic's a good one, so do that one there. Watermark image, the WWE logo there. The arena image it's already in the game, so that's good. The New Year's resolution one there. Location, random, and then the arena obviously is the arena that you just downloaded there. So, yeah, and now guys, we finally get into the Royal Rumble, y'all. Excuse me. We finally get into the Royal Rumble. So for the referee, do old school referee 2, late 90s filter, matchup screen. You want to do legend. Same for the transition. Same for the what's it called? The replay screen design, and then the overlay design as well. You want to do legend as well. Arena images, go for the WWE logo there. And the Royal Rumble logo is already in the game for you to use. So that's good. Obviously, we were aiming for the older Royal Rumble logo. So let's find that one, because it was in WWE 2K24, if I remember correctly. There it is. So it should be under the WrestleMania 21 one. So go this one here. And then the Royal Rumble 2006 arena is the one you want to select in there. So guys, after that's done, number of matches, you're going to want 6. And then you want Raw and SmackDown to host that. And then now we're going to get on into No Way Out next. So in February, we do have No Way Out. So for the custom appeal, let me just change that. So for the name, you want No Way Out. No Way Out. And the referee, old school referee 2, late 90s filter. Matchup screen, you want the underground matchup screen there. Same, all of these you just want it to do, just do underground for all of these. So underground, and then this one also you want underground as well. Make sure it's the like goldish, like reddish one. It's not any of the green or the. Let's see, what else do they have? They have the green, so make sure you don't do the green. Do the just the normal one there. Overlay design, you also want underground again. Watermark image, go into here and do the WWE one, and then you want to do the custom No Way Out image that will come with your download from the community creations. But obviously it didn't come with mine because I didn't download that arena, obviously. But you just go in and download that arena logo, obviously, if you don't have it. Go into the arena and then pick the No Way Out arena, and you're done there. So for the match table, you want, not match table, but for the matches, you want 6, and you want SmackDown the hostess. So now, guys, we finally are going to go ahead and get on into WrestleMania. So let's finally get to that, because this is obviously the last pay-per-view, finally, of the video. Sorry this video is so long, but obviously this takes a while to do. So, yeah. So for April 1st, obviously, we do have WrestleMania. So for the name, you want WrestleMania. So the WrestleMania I chose, you could choose any of them, but like the one I liked the most, like, cause you know I liked this WrestleMania a lot, was WrestleMania 20. So I do WrestleMania 20 if you would like to. Referee, I just did referee standard old school referee 2. Screen filter, late 90s filter, matchup screen. You want the WrestleMania 20 matchup screen, or whatever WrestleMania you chose, which, for example, if you chose WrestleMania, I don't know, 25, you'd select that, but I'm going to select WrestleMania 20, because I like that WrestleMania, actually. All of these you want to be the WrestleMania you chose for the Attitude Era, or, for the Ruthless Aggression Era. Watermark image, you want the WWE logo there. Show image, you're going to want the WWE WrestleMania 20 logo there, which is already in the game, so that's good. Location random, and then the WrestleMania 20 arena finally for that. And then for the matches, you're going to go ahead and do about 10 matches or 11. It's up to you. I went ahead and just did 10 matches, and then you want Raw and SmackDown to host that. And guys, that is it for how to make a Ruthless Aggression Era on WWE 2K24, Ruthless Aggression Era universe on WWE 2K24. Hope this video helped you guys out. If it did, please like the video, subscribe to my channel. This video took me a long time to film, so if this video helped you all out, please like the video, subscribe to my channel. Remember, Jesus loves you so much. Give your life to Jesus, because you won't regret it. I mean, I gave my life to Jesus, and my life has definitely changed, and it's a lot better than it used to be. You could be here today, gone tomorrow, so make sure it is so important to give your life to Jesus. Anyways, I'll see you guys next one. God bless.